Hello everyone, I'm Parul Sharma and today I have with me the incredible Abhishek Bachchan. Hi Abhishek, welcome to
Hello.
Vanity.
Thank you for those kind words.
I want to talk to you a little bit about vanity, okay? We
Okay.
all have some sort of vanity within us.
Talking to the wrong person about it, but okay.
Oh, come on, you're a looker. But we all have some sense of vanity in us as a species. We like to look good, feel good. You being in a profession where especially looks us. I mean, the look of your character is paramount. It's given a big weightage as actors. It's all about faces, bodies, all of
Sure,
that.
sure.
I wanted to know your thoughts on an actor's vanity because you are one artist that I've seen. You haven't really been fixated with like your character's look, and you're not like he needs to have a six pack or he needs to. I'm not saying you haven't done your fair share of like buffed up, fit, that entire trope. You've done it, but then you've also completely sort of immersed yourself in a guru or a big bull. So, what is your thoughts on like an actor's vanity?
Well, if I may turn your question on its head, in fact, I feel I've been an actor who's always cared greatly about the look of the film and about the character. And that's why you try and achieve the look for that character. I understand where your question is coming from, and I feel maybe it comes from the fact that possibly we're a filmmaking nation that has certain basics in place for mainstream commercial cinema. Hence, there's a particular expectation of our main actors. I feel that mold in the last 7 to 10 years has been broken. And now, with the advent of the digital streaming platforms, has been shattered. I've always believed in looking the character. That's my belief as an actor, and that was my training as an actor. I believe that if you look the part, half of your acting is done right there. So, I mean, I did Guru, when I was 28, 29, and I played a 70-year-old character at a time when not many actors were doing that. But that was what I believed the character needed to do.
Yeah.
Now in Big Bull, whatever the look that we achieved is something that is very well thought out. It's not just done on a whim. These are all things that are thought out, from the way he'll walk to his body language to his gait. Is that going to change with success, etc., etc.? His dressing sense, his hair, his makeup, his weight. All of these things are all things that are worked out in minutest of details. And it's something that I've always enjoyed paying attention to, because if I can sell the character in the way it looks, then I know that somewhere the audience is going to buy into the script and to the film. I'm happy that's being done more rampantly now, because at the end of the day, I do believe, and I might be in the minority in this, but I do believe that when an actor comes on set, he has to leave his vanity in his trailer. Keep your vanity for the red carpet. That's where it's needed.
Right.
In front of the camera, you have to strip yourself of all of these things and just be available to the character and be the character, because that's the job you're doing. And I've enjoyed doing work like that. I mean, I did, for example, a movie like Ravan, 11 years ago. Be it a guru or be whatever. I've always been the kind of actor who believes that you have to look the part. And if that part requires me to have a certain particular glamorous version of it, I'm very happy doing that, because it has to be that. I mean, I've said this. I mean, when I did, like, for example, a Dhoom, and there was this in Dhoom, there's a lot of emphasis on body.
Yeah.
I remember, various times I was asked, "Oh, why haven't you shown your six pack?" I'm like, Jay Dikshit is not the kind of cop who's going to walk around shirtless.
Right.
He's this no-nonsense, hard-as-nails kind of cop, and he's not going to be bothered about taking off his shirt. That's not his character. He has to be fit, he has to be athletic, and he's that. But, so there's a lot more detailing that goes into these kind of things. But I understand where your question is coming from. But I very firmly believe that an actor needs to check in his vanity at the door when he walks onto a film studio. Because at the end of the day, you have to be the character. You can't be yourself all the time. Absolutely. I think that era is finishing where there was no distinction between our real life self and our real life self, which was a requirement for us actors for a very long time in Indian cinema. And I feel that distinction has started now, where they want to see a very different person in reality and a very different person on screen.
Absolutely. No, that's very interesting. But you are one of the few, I would say, who has that sort of thinking, at least in my opinion.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.